This time on Strive to Survive, I'll be heading deep into the mountains of Pennsylvania. Just east of the Susquehanna River, I'll have to survive for 3 days in a patch of wilderness where rarely anyone but hunters set foot in. But since I won't be there during hunting season, I'll be completely alone. I'll have a terrain map of the area I'll be in and a few survival items, but little else. When I start out, I'm dropped off along a country road in the middle of the mountains. It's up to me to find a place where I can get fresh water, food, build a shelter, and film the whole thing myself. I also don't know what the weather will be like, so that'll be a surprise. Alright. You know, they say, no matter where you go, you can always find garbage. Well, look what I found. Looks like an old, I don't know, fuel can or something. But I could use this for a pot, but it'll take an awful lot of cleaning, and I think it's actually rusted through there at the bottom. So, as you'll see later when I show you all my supplies, I actually have a small can for boiling stuff in, so if I was truly lost and I didn't have anything, I'd keep it and scrub it up, but I'm going to pass that treasure on. Oh wow. This is amazing up here. Just gorgeous. Well, you can see I'm kind of on this rock here, which if I don't find any other shelter, I could put my shelter here, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep looking, see if I can find someplace a little better. Alright, now this place might not actually be too bad to put my shelter. Maybe I can sleep here along the bottom of the rock, maybe build kind of a lean-to thing against it. Well, unless I find someplace better, I think this will probably be where I put my shelter. Plus, check this out. This rock is covered with rock tripe. This stuff here, which is actually edible. It's a little tough. I think maybe boiling it would be better. Maybe boil it with some of that rice. Alright, well, I say it's high time I go over and show you what I have to survive with. First of all, I got my backpack. I've got a little printed up sheet of paper that I wrote out of just descriptions of wild edible plants. I also have a terrain map of the area. I mean, I've never been here before, but so thought it might be nice just to have a terrain map of the area I'm going to be surviving in. Long sleeve shirt for sleeping at night, keep ticks and mosquitoes off. And I also have a little bit of food. 2 hard-boiled eggs, some dried rice, a can of ravioli, a can of tuna, and a backpacker's meal. And can opener to open the cans. Okay, I also have
long pants to sleep in, and hatchet, emergency flashlight, and you know, I'm kind of simulating a hiker or a jogger getting lost. It's likely that they'd have an MP3 player and a can for boiling. Other than that, all I have is, well, extra batteries for my camera. Found a pen in the backpack, I didn't pack that. Bible, a magnifying glass, as a hiker might have that to study things, a knife, a headlight, and as a last resort, I'm not planning on using it, magnesium flint stick for starting fires. And of course, my canteen, my clothes, my bandana. And other than that, I've got the woods, me, and a 5-star luxury motel. Well, I didn't build the luxury motel yet. It's gonna be right here. So, I gotta keep working. Sassafras. Now this plant has many, many uses. I don't have time to get into now, but one of the uses is that they're edible. Wow. Not bad at all, you know? And actually, it's gonna sound funny, but it actually tastes kind of like root beer. That is good. That's really good. Wow. And this area is just loaded with sassafras. There's a bigger one over there. All around here, sassafras. You know, as good as an edible plant. Young twigs can be shredded to make a toothbrush. It works as a natural bug repellent if you put it in your shelter. You can make a tea out of it that cures headaches and a lot of other stuff, so it's a nice find. Alright, well, as you can see, I left my backpack up there on the rock, and I'm just heading down with just my canteen because I think down there is probably a creek somewhere at the bottom of the mountain that I'm on, and so I'm gonna go try to get some water, maybe boil some of those sassafras and other food I can find, because even though I have food, the longer I can last without it, the more I have for later. There it is. Oh man. Here's the spring. Oh man, and I'm thirsty and my water's empty. This is a sight for sore eyes, I'll tell you.
After a long hike up the mountain and down the other side, with only half a canteen full of water, I'm thirsty.
Oh, that's good.
The inner bark from the birch tree. The outer bark is useful as kindling, but the inner bark has another use. That is good. Nice and fresh. Tastes like birch beer. Getting this fire started was a challenge. I even reverted to using my magnesium flint stick, and it still took over an hour of trying. It's never been this difficult for me. I've got my dinner on the fire. Cooking up some dinner. It's rice and rock tripe, boiling in a little bit of water, and I have a feeling that most of the heat is on that side of it, not so much underneath it. Well, I think my rock tripe rice pilaf is just about done. Let me show you. Tasty, isn't it? Got some rock tripe and some rice, and I've got some birch bark chips to eat with it too, so that's dinner.